There's one that deals with psychic powers, one that's a crusader, big armor, heavy weapons, and then one that's an assassin. There is a locked one, but I don't have that one, so I went with a sniper.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Alright, let's zoom in and zoom out. It looks like everything's locked, so it's gonna be tutorial based, okay. Okay, well, let's get the door. A.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door.
Okay, let's get this.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, diagnostic log. Vessel 897 Lucius.442. Class sub C35. Name Martyr. If I said that correctly. Code number 57 ERT294.B. Current status in the position of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Okay. Maintenance log. So the shield's compromised. 47%. Okay, so pairs of maintenance required for the following zones. Doesn't know it yet. Looks like a bunch of shit. Corrupted data. Okay, there's not much I'm getting from this.
Just as I suspected, it's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details. New log entry. Found some corpses. Blood smells and tastes fresh. The wounds are recent. I have no idea what killed them, but it's not human and it's still close. Let's see how this weapon works. Yes, I think it will do.
Definitely interesting.
A spawn of chaos. An interesting challenge at least. What a shame. A magnificent Imperial tomb despoiled by chaos. It will be a glorious task scraping this place clean again.
So where's my ammo count? Alright, well, seems interesting.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Defense system anomalies. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on targeted ship. Teleport team signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to the... Okay, so it looks like they're trying to block any movement, teleportation-wise, ship. Conclusion: after thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal block any teleportation attempts generated automatically. Right. Probable cause: system malfunction. Processes initiated Logged priority level request to the maintenance fraternity. Waiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room, where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleporter signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment Medi-K reports the personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals. Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this? Oh, but you shouldn't talk, mindless drone. Hush now and watch that door.
That's a lot of them.
Did you just line up for your image death, heretics? Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Deactivating. I'm surprised nothing jumps out and tries to kill me.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Our augers have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
I've barely played any Warhammer games ever, so it's quite interesting. Looks like I can hide.
Loading.
So far, I just stand there and shoot them. Nothing too exciting.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
The handiwork of a cult. The remains of an inquisitorial expedition. A tasteless offering to a powerful servant of chaos.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
You are getting... Grenades. Lack the precision I'd normally prefer. Not that I'm complaining in this situation. A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now. Precious blood. Reloading. This commander is tough. A worthy enemy at last.
I keep thinking X is the button, but it's actually Y.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here. Loading.
Get out of here, you devil spawns. If I walk in this way, I get hurt? Nope.
There is strength in numbers, you think? Fools.
Follow me.
Team Sigma, this is KS Thorne speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Oh, I got my assistant. Okay, so how do I
New log
change?
entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
I don't know how to switch weapons. Yeah, I have no idea how to switch weapons, so quite interesting. Because it says I got an auto pistol, but how do I equip the auto pistol? I could just like switch. I'll eventually figure it out. Don't worry. It's quite interesting. I mean, so far it's kind of just run around and shoot like from a distance. I mean, I think the heavier suit would be probably better. I'm at lower difficulty, so it's a lot easier for me. Because I don't really play these games, but it's pretty much just run around and avoid. I'm tempted to bump up the difficulty. Oh, plasma pistol, cool. So I gotta figure out how to equip this stuff. Passives. So inventory. Okay, so what do I do with this? 16 damage. Okay, so I think this is me right now, which apparently I have 2 snipers on me. No. I can get myself a sword. What's this? It looks like I can change some stuff. So maybe... So yeah, I got pistols here. Okay, let's put this on. I'm like, maybe? 39, 30. Can I disconstruct this? Toolbar. Wow, this is a lot of, we'll worry about that later. That's a lot of stuff. Missions, which represents your position within the hall. Nothing special. Okay, so I can unlock stuff with that. Every character class has different attributes. All the 3 main attributes have 5 milestones, and after reaching one of them, you will automatically gain extra abilities. You can earn attribute points when completing heroic deeds. These are interchangeable passive abilities which can empower your Inquisitor. In the beginning, you have only 1 perk slot, but after you reach level 15 and 30, the other 2 will unlock. Okay. So what perks do I got? 3% range damage bonus for 2 seconds after moving. Okay, so I only have 1 right now, so we're going to hold on to that 1. Okay, my outfit. I don't know what armor. 4 and 4. 14 and 5. Oh. So this is a stealth bodysuit. Could go like that. Just go with nothing? I don't know how to sell this stuff. We're gonna go to 14. Yeah. It says sell value, so maybe I can't sell this somewhere, right? Which eventually I should be selling like everything. Okay, so I think we're just gonna continue. Right, I was supposed to change difficulty. However I do that. Didn't like I try to find the difficulty here. Inventory character sheet. Right. Passives, work deeds. I guess we'll keep playing and we'll be maybe I do like in game or something. Alright, we're down. So I have no idea how to access other weapons. Maybe if I, Okay, so it looks like I can change sets, so. Ooh! How do I melee then? Oh.
It's gone again. Another wave of filth is its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with something.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. To eliminate these creatures, it will slow down the tribes.
Of heresy.
Is anybody run faster though?
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorne exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other boardcraft in the vicinity.
I found him guilty of heresy. Salvation.
What happened if I actually did? Okay, so that's a switch with game. What's this? Laser gun. Ooh. So it looks like those weapons require. Running around with pistols. Okay, it looks like if I pause it, I actually pause it. Let's try laser gun.
Purified. I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if those mineral tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Fun game to play with. That's kind of fun. Oh god, a lot of reading. Anything useful? Okay, I'm just gonna read the bottom part. Okay, so day 8300 M36 REF Caligari 641.274.3451/Tenebra by Brotherless Star 2 Forge Road Koshchi Prime. Ooh, it's a prime. Woo! Request a partial overhaul. This is the thrice blessed fortress monastery Martyr. Category AII research vessel, or 3A3 really. Research vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. Oh god. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adquitus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly in the Gellar shield, suffering considerable damage. We need emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks of Koshchi Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Wow, that's a lot of reading. Oh. It's funny though, it's funny. It's like big words, big words. Oh. It's very fast to find. It's definitely a better gun. It's gonna go backwards. I think we have to go this way. So it shows markers on the map where I think it's where I have to go.
Knowing that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Alright. Did I see a shotgun? Wow, look at the stuff you get. You get so much. Oh, what's this? Plasma pistol? Oh. A shotgun is range stranded. Okay. But, so I don't know how to sell them or dismantle them yet. So, but sounds really nice. Sup, motherfucker? Oh. Oh, they're babies. Not bad. I do like how you switch it up. That hurt.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Definitely interesting. It's definitely, the shotgun's definitely not like a main one I should use. Auto pistol's probably not the best. What if I use this? And laser pistol. Play a dancing game with this weapons. I guess you're gonna be playing that game. Gonna keep running. I'm trying out different weapons. Here they are. I know there's a Crusader. Do I already go this way? I know there's a Crusader that is really heavy. Which one does, like, what's this one do? So you want the lower one here, right? It's definitely interesting. You can go for the better one. Yep. It's interesting because, like, using the pistols, can't really use two of them at once. You can't fire it because these ones you can fire I think at the same time. I mean, maybe if I have the same weapons on my person, it would do it. Actually, which one has more damage output? I think that set has 34, right? 34 damage, 10 ammo. 32 damage. Let's look at sniper rifle now since that's the highest DPS.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
It's definitely interesting. I mean, the charge rifle does fire a little bit faster than the sniper rifle. Which they might use that because the fire is like quite fast, in my opinion, and it looks cool as shit. But it's definitely interesting to see the different weapons and everything. And it's kind of cool that they have that, and they can find better weapons. But I think if I use two of the same weapons, I'm going to be firing it twice, so I would do more DPS per second. So I'd have to find the same one, the same type. So I'd have like 2 plasma pistols, 2 laser pistols, so on and so forth. It's pretty cool though. The shotgun's kind of nice, but the shotgun's closer range, maybe better for someone that has a bit more armor. But it fires pretty fast. But the problem is some of these people are more range, so you gotta like. But I can also switch mid-battle. And that makes it really good. I mean, maybe in co-op you can't do that, and you have to kind of like spiral off, be like, I'm switching to this. If there is multiplayer, I have no idea if there's even multiplayer. I haven't even checked. Or what type of multiplayer they'd have. Like co-op or something, I don't know.
This is
At your command.
Oh, I skipped the thing. Oops. My bad. He'd probably be like, go here or free the prisoners, okay. So let's go ahead and skip this better sniper. Where is the better one? There it is. Okay, we're gonna equip a shotgun then. How much damage does that do? 40 damage. What does right stick do then? Nothing.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum. The sculptures are undeniably imperial, but I've never seen anything like this before. The colossal statues seem both recognizable and unfamiliar. Did I just find an imperial cult from the past?
You guys are gonna die, aren't you? You're gonna protect your ass. Oh, I'm not reading this. You can pause it. Give me a second to pause it. Read it. If you want to, I'm gonna scroll down. Give you a sec to pause it. You read it? Okay, because I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that shit. Fuck no. Alright, so I have a shotgun right now?
At your command.
What am I holding? What? That's a shotgun as a range attack too?
Reloading.
Charge! I said charge!
Come on, guys.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Of course I will.
At your command. Now you're.
Okay. Quite the interesting weapon to use.
Ready to fight.
Good for you. My gun does overheat though, good to know.
The Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Ready to fight.
Do, do, do. Takes it quite a bit to overheat.
Of heresy.
Running through the halls with the sniper rifle. I was zoomed in.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
I find your ignorance of my capabilities amusing. For the moment, at least.
So what is your plan?
Kill them.
Imagine a surgeon cutting out lumps of tainted flesh. One by one, they will die. They won't even know who killed them. I will not grant them this gift.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Dunk, 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 dunk. I wonder if I should do this in parts, like every 5 missions or something. So I'll do every 5, I guess. So I'll do this one, and then I'll They'll go up by 5s. I think I'm gonna try the heavy unit next. I'm gonna make a heavy unit and try going through the. The sniper's not bad. It's pretty easy to use. Light armor though, but I'm curious at what the other one is, like how it feels. And it's like there is like the Crusader one that has like heavy weapons, and I can like use bigger weapons and stuff. I'm curious if they have access to the same inventory. I don't think they do, but I got my little children
At
here.
your command.
Yeah, well, but damn, what be my command? We got big boy here.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So
Hell yeah.
you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the Tallyport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Red.
A lot of good weapons. There's a lot in here. All right.
Be to fight.
Come here.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
They're what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Know your pace. Charge, I say.
thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
At your command.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Take it like a man, guardsman. Take it like a man, guardsman. Onwards! Don't linger, guardsman! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsman!
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we disable Jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
It's a big boy.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a Hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
Sounds funny when you run back and forth.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there. Inquisitor, are you alright?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Cool ships, though. Audio was a little off, but, you know. Alright, I guess I will end it there. I'll make sure I'm gonna hold off before I actually, like, cancel in case something pops up. But I figured it'd be 5 missions, so, you know, end it. So they're not, like, fucking... so each video's not, like, 20 hours long. Or at least it's not, like, one video of 20 hours because I finished it all in one go. Could be a possibility. It's true. It's only been an hour, so it's not too bad. 5 missions, about 20 minutes per, well, 10. Yeah, about 10 per mission. It's not too bad. If it would load any slower.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, we have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Pretty cool. Good thing I didn't actually stop it.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed, we need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
Alright. The plot thickens. Command bridge is where you manage your character. Use the hollow table to access the star map when you want to proceed to the next mission. This is the command bridge of your ship. Your base of operations. I need to hang on. where you can prepare for missions and manage your resources. Select the highlighted panels of NPCs to access available management screens. For a moment, you have access to a shop, a storage, and most importantly, the star map. Select the hollow table in the center when you are ready to step out among the stars and continue your journey. Alright, cool. Pretty cool. The cage. Investigate completed the cage. The clues I've discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits a fortress monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad. Possibly during a warp incident. And it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. Cool. Investigation complete. The abandoned Colossus. I concluded at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago. After the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy, the Martyr was commandeered by an inquisitor called Lither Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Nurgle. Pretty cool. Well, I will end it there. That was cool. It's a good game. I like it so far.